Hell, it's about hell, it's about time.
That is so hard to do. Hoopler. There we go. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. And I forgot you can't hear that, but it worked. For the record, I have no idea what I'm doing as usual, but it's okay. It's okay. Welcome to the 500 subscriber celebration. By the Bubs. Be the Vibes, by the way. Oh, look at all these people names. Sorry for that noise. I also realized I didn't have backup stuff. We're good, I think. Let's see who's in chat, because there's quite a few people. Zen Boot, hello. Glad to see you hit the milestone. Yeah. Holding out on the Angels Unbe was, it was fine, basically. What's this? Mike Franklin, hello. Cheech Ortolino, hello. John McElvin, hello. Brian Nicholson, hello. Yeah, well, thank you. It feels weird because it's one of those things where people are thanking me for hitting 500, and it's like, well, it's the people who want to watch the content who I should be thanking, really. All 500 of you and your other accounts, probably. Burban, hello. Yes, give me the Angels India. I have it right here, off camera. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Scott Moody, hello. Thank you. Yes, the epic mustache is detected. It's being weird today, of course, but I'm dealing with it as usual. JJ, hello. Welcome. Mustache like this is always being weird, for the record. It has a mind of its own, basically. It's disturbing. All right. So what do you do when you hit 500 subscribers? No, tell me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, but I'm also kidding. So what I thought I'd do is a couple of things. I'm going to forget at least two of them. But at first, I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll drink a little bit of each and every bottle that's been donated to the channel, which I quickly realized was a lot of bottles. I have I hope a fair chunk of them. And if there's one I missed that was yours, I apologize, but I did this about 5 minutes ago when I finally decided, well, what am I going to do for this stream? And I think people usually put celebrating with drinking a lot. I'm not going to drink a lot. As you know, I don't like getting to that point. But I'm going to celebrate with many whiskeys. That sounds good to you? Good, because I'm going to do it no matter what. First, which one should I start with first? God, I forgot. It's mostly bourbon. It's got a few other things in there, Irish and Scotch and rye. There's a whole bunch. And I don't remember who sent all of them unless I wrote my name on them, which I might not have done. Thought I did. JJ. This is from you. This is the nice little thing that I opened like 4 days ago. What day is it? The first. I thought I'd start with this one, and it feels weird to finally have opened this one. Be like, all right, 2 years doing the YouTube Whiskey Tube stuff. I'll open this bottle, and then a few days later, well, about a week later, bam, 500 subscribers. Got to celebrate again. Get to open the other bottle with the stuff on it. You are new. I don't know. To KillCo. Open at 500 subs or as needed. Or as needed is when I hit 500 subs, which I did. There's stuff on the side of the bottle. Uncorked on? I didn't know I could put the date when I uncorked it. Like literally. I didn't know that was a thing. That's upside down. You can't read it. There we go. See? Probably no. There we go. Batch number 83M, bottle number 2728. Uncorked on. I can fill it in. Yeah, back to normal. So that'll be wonderful. I don't even remember what Angel's Envy tastes like. That was so long ago that I actually got that. It was wild. And this is donated by John McKellen. I wrote it on the side. That's how I remember. Because I can't remember anything. If you knew, my memory is garbage. Whiskey Samurai, hello, welcome. Cheers to you. Mr. Gregshaw, thank you. Welcome. I already said hi to you. What's PRN? PRN? Is that what it is? What you said? What the thing? PRN. I don't know what PRN is. I'm easily distracted. I was distracted before I started the stream trying to get that video thing to work from StarCraft because I thought it up about 2 minutes before the stream started. Yeah. And then I totally forgot you can't hear it unless I have my speakers on. It worked. Starting with the Woodford Reserve. Very special Woodford Reserve because it's in the bottle with the thing on it. Tell me what you're drinking, if anything. Drinking? Wow. Drinking. I'm preparatorying as well for something that's happening in the not too distant future, although it feels like a long time from now. Are you going to focus on it? No, you're not. No, you're not, because you hate me. This is the Bastards Ball, Glencairn, tiny one. And that's happening next month, which seemed like a long time from when I thought about it before. And I'm definitely going. I'm sorry, I'm not going to kid it. I'll be going there in October, so there will be a weekend where there is no streams unless I can magically get a laptop and magically get up and set up the internet on it and webcam and all that fun stuff. Well, yes, Steve, it is. Feels like it's far away. It is not. It's going to be right on top of me before I know it, and I'm keeping myself busy. I'll meet you, Scott. I'll be the guy with the mustache and the mask on because that's what we're doing. Edward Fulmuth, thank you. Thank you. Whiskey Samurai's beer. Unpacking. Oh, that's right. Crazy stuff happened to you, I think. I can't keep up. Mr. Whiskey says hello. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God, look who it is. HBR. Hello. Thank you. Again, I feel weird saying thank you to the people who are viewing because you're the subscribers who got me to 500. So I'm drinking to all of you, basically. That's what this is. Whiskey Dick, hello. Welcome. I know, it's weird. I don't know what happened. I am halfway there. It would be absolutely amazing to get to 1K one of these days since I've said it before on camera. Unlike many other whiskey tubers, I do not have a day job or an income that is normal. Being on SSDI is good because it helps me pay for rent. But that's kind of it. It's like rent and a fraction of the bills that I have for electricity, and I don't have to pay for water. But electricity and gas I do have to pay for. And that's where all of that money goes. My parents help to support me. But, making the YouTube fat loots, all, whatever that would be, anything would be great. As many of you know, I think. I hope. Otherwise, surprise! Mental disability is great. Makes everything so much better. Right? I almost wore that shirt. I had like the old school Whiskey Tribe shirt with the eagle and the bear on it. But, although I do appreciate the fact that Whiskey Tribe got me started, or helped get me started, you've heard the story. If you haven't, I'm going to tell it now. So Fred Minnick read a book called Whiskey Women. Link down below if you want to hear it, because it's an audiobook. My dad recorded it. I listened to it and did little edits if there was a problem. It's on Audible. That's how we got interested in whiskey. My dad heard something called Lefroy was in the book, and we looked for it and we tried it, and it was like, what the hell is this? My dad loved it. I didn't hate it, which was a nice surprise, but it did make me curious about, well, what else is there? This is something I've never tasted before in my life. What other kinds of whiskey are there? And that's how I kind of stumbled onto the Whiskey Vault, and it just kind of went from there. I started finding other channels. I started drinking different kinds of whiskey. I kind of went nuts at the beginning. Don't do that. I used my credit card to buy a lot of things, increasing the horrible debt I already have. That's another problem that needs to be solved by YouTube, maybe. Oh, thank you, sir. That helps. It really does. I'm trying to do I'm trying to do about 3 things at once in my mind. There will be a charity event next year. These guys who are just sitting here looking at me, they do something called, what's it called? Anyway, they do a big charity event and they raise, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'd like to contribute to that in some way. Usually it's for a good cause. It's always for a good cause. What am I saying? So hopefully I'll be able to do that with your assistance, of course, because I wanted to do charity stuff. I'd like to, and the rest it's like split. It's charity stuff, my own well-being, and a lot of it's also going to go into the channel, so buying bottles and upgrading equipment. Because as you know, this is the webcam. It works fine. It works great. But in the future, I do realize I'm going to need to upgrade the setup. That's a thing now that I have to deal with at some point. Now you got everything moved. Buffalo Trace, good to hear. Jimmy Jess, hello. I saw you. I saw what you did earlier. Thank you. Kessler, the first whiskey, and it's fantastic. First I've ever had. Okay, well, good. I'll try it someday, and then I will probably agree. Maybe. Who knows? I could love it. Yes, that is kind of the roundabout way we do things now. Before it was, yeah, that wasn't even a thought in my head when I started doing Whiskey Tube, like making money off of this. It was not. No. I say making money, but it's actually just, it's helping me live my life. is the good way to put it, and it gets me out of my apartment because I'm not one to do that if I don't have to. Even today, I had to go to CVS, and I really didn't want to, but I did because I needed my medication, which I almost forgot to take this morning. I'm on a roll. I did take it. I almost forgot. Jen Arlene. Whoa, everything moved. Jen Arlene. Hello. Welcome. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Nice to see you as always. Dave Basie. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, that's what I didn't do. There were so many things I didn't do because I've been out of it for most of the day. It's great. I don't have the YouTube chat up, and I need to have that. So when I see them at me, I can see it. I cannot. I only saw that by accident. Knowing what you're going to be pouring later, I went with my Angel's Envy Cast Strength 2018. Oh, sweet. Booyah. It's on. It's right here. Like, this is the top of it. I'm actually touching it. It's right. It's the joys of having a desk like this. There's the limit to what you can see. You can't see my apartment, thankfully, because, well, no one needs to see that except me. And even I don't want to see it. I have cleaned up a little. I have to basically take everything I own and throw it in a dumpster. And I'm hesitant to do so for obvious reasons. All right, Buffalo Trace. I saw Buffalo Trace like 30 seconds ago, didn't I? Woodford Reserve. Again, this is the special bottle with my logo on it, which I never thought was a thing. I do realize I also have to start making, what's it called? Business cards. I don't want to do that. I don't like the idea of business cards, but that's a thing I should do at some point. Oh, that feels gross even to say. Blah. Ooh, that is nice. It's not extreme. This is one I would definitely be an introductory bourbon. I've said this. Have I said this before? I haven't even done a review on this bottle specifically, but I have done a video on it when it was a mini review, which I will return to. I kind of stopped with the Tomatin. Where is it? Where'd it go? Right. I do have 2 more Tomatins in here. 2 more Tomatins? That's a fun word. That's okay. But since it's, what is it? National Bourbon Heritage Month. I figure I should have bourbons this month. I don't need to. Like, everyone's doing it. It's fine. Oh, whatever, man. Drink whatever you want. You can drink water. You can drink tea. You can drink apple juice. Anything's appropriate here. No judging. No judging. This is nice. It does kind of take me back a little. That was another thing I thought about doing, is forcing everyone to watch my early videos and then watching everyone leave. So I didn't do that, but I thought about it. What is that? Well, that's not going to help. Has anyone else ever done that? You realize you're going to look for something because your glasses are messed up? Probably not. And you take off your glasses to find it. And then you realize you can't see any better. There you go. The joy of wearing glasses. Like my screen is a blur right now. It's cool. It's awesome. There we go. There. Cool. The lineup is, oh God, this is going to be crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. Oh, wait, 9. I forgot. There's another one. Where is it? Where is it? Did I hide it? Where are you? This is when you know you have a problem with whiskey. When it's like, where did I put that bottle? And you have absolutely no idea where it is. That's that. No. Yes, there it is. It's all right. Alberta Premium, I'm going to drink last. You know why? Because 66%. That's why. There we go. These are all lined up on the floor because I'm professional. I also need to get a new desk someday because my desk is about this. The size of the screen. That's it. So everything else is just laid on here. It's awesome. Thankfully, you can't see that. Do you want to see it? No, I'm not going to show you. It's awful. It's a mess. All right. I don't have the double oaked, but this is a good one. Just the regular old Woodford Reserve. It is perfect. I've been trying to introduce my friend into, trying to introduce him to whiskey generally. He's been asking questions, so that's always a good sign. And I've sent him a bunch of Irish recently, among other things. And he liked Green Spot. So I'm going with the low proof stuff right now. Tomatin. Whoa. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. It's beginning to... No, don't do that. I don't want to think about any holidays right now. Although, what I am thinking about mostly at the moment is the stuff I'm doing this week. Next week? What day is it? Friday. Wow, that took a little too long. You're doing a stream. What day is it? Sunday? No, it's Friday. Shit. It's great. I'm doing great so far. Tim Morris, hello. Welcome. Got some hitting 500, Brian. I'm going to open my Glendronach. Oh, good. Oh, God, it's on here. It's on here. It's right. Where is it? Right there. On the floor. It's on the list. I still haven't quite made the right order, but I'm getting there. And I also have the Halfway There song stuck in my head, which is great. What is going on? Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. That's because I'm at 500 and the goal is 1,000 technically. You understand. I've done that before. Alex, hello, welcome. I say your name fast because I feel like I'm going to mispronounce it. Marshall Kelton, hello. It's so funny seeing so many names here that I've seen on so many different streams. It's wonderful. Right here. Captain Mustache. Ooh. I don't have a... Well, if I could afford $1 million top hat, I'd have one, but I don't. Although I am going to get an old man hat at some point. That, again, is another future purchase when I have excess funds, which is going to be a while. There's a place in Boston that has... it's like an actual hat shop. It's crazy. And they have bowler hats and top hats and that kind of... Surprise, surprise is what I said. And it was recommended by Mr. Whittington because I said I liked his hat. Oh, man, Redbreast 12 last week. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. And I will be going to Irene's. That's right. Irene's is going to do her thing this month? Question mark. I was trying to look at my phone and I got distracted. What a shock. She's having a big event at her store in 18th, 17th, 18th. Hold on. 25th, 24th. Hut. No, the 18th is another private event. It's private. Small event. It's going to be fun. There we go. Yeah, it's the 25th. Okay. I was getting things mixed up. But I will be tasting some dumbfoundingly expensive bottles for that. That's right. The Bourbon will be there. Tickets are sold out, just for the record. You could probably get in contact with Irene if you wanted to really go, but again, it's a small store. So limited amount of people, but it should be fun. It'll be the second time I've been there for it. The first time was pretty janky, but that was when she just opened, maybe a few months after she just opened. So it was, it worked, but it was close. A lot of close people in a tent outside in the back. It was weird. Hopefully it'll be better this time. We're make sure you make him drive again, because that was funny. My home base is Rhode Island. And it's been that way for all my life. I actually was, I guess I was born and raised on an island in Rhode Island. Not one of the actual islands, thankfully. But popping out chat. There's an Aquidneck Island. It's connected by the bridges. So it is an island. You can't get there unless you go over a bridge. However, there are actual islands in Rhode Island that you have to get on a boat to get to. And there were a few kids I seem to remember who you had to get on a boat to go to school. That was not me, thankfully. The school was on Aquidneck Island, luckily. I don't need to be one of my own members. There we go. So we're starting with the Woodford Reserve. I'm getting to... What do I want to do next? I'm trying to go with something interesting. I'm trying to go in some kind of decent order. And I really want to open the Angel's Envy. I know that. But is there anything lower proof? Probably not. No, it's 4. This is 45, so I'm actually going backwards. 45.2. And oddly enough, Angel's Envy is 43.3. Surprise. Uh-oh, there's trouble. Oh, it's a wonderful place. I try to... Ow! One of the things I try to promote subtly, and not so subtly, is that people should visit Rhode Island, Aquidneck Island specifically, because there is some history stuff, like old school. One of the oldest taverns in the United States is there, like Benjamin Franklin, George Washington used to go there, kind of crazy shit like that. I think. I could be lying. I don't think I am. And there's a cobblestone street, a lot of tourism, if you like boats, you're going to like Newport. There's a lot of boating around here. I don't think I've ever been on a boat for just relaxing purposes, because being out in the water creeps me out a bit. Falling into the water, I would not like that. The Bourbon Wrench is here. Yo, 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 as well to you. And Slug it, because that's what you say, and people say that to you, and it's a thing. Marsh Copeland. There are a lot of Texans here, I believe, just because the Whiskey Vault and a thing. I know. He still hasn't decided to be a mystery guest. I won't hold it against him. Maybe I will a little bit. I won't. It's fine. Yep. I mean, every day is for Trev, it seems. I do not like getting inebriated. I do like getting a little bit of a little feel better feeling. Yep. Yep, that's good. I like it. Unfortunately, it's also very basic bourbon, but that's kind of the point. And I don't remember when I made the video. Honestly, I will actually have to check when I made that mini review of Woodford. I took a picture of it, so it made it look like it was a big one. Okay, there you go. Well, there you go. Do it now. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see. I'm browsing because I'm bad at this. Good at this. Trying to find out when. And it feels like just a little while ago that I did a mini review on Woodford, but it looks like it's probably going to be a year or 2 years ago. Probably just over a year. I only started doing video content in 2019, officially. And even then, I expected no one to actually see the videos, but I did it anyway, because what else was I going to do? Sitting at home and drinking by myself is more fun if you're making a video about it, because then you're not technically drinking alone. Someone else might be there. Where is it? God damn it. Oh, there it is. It says 1 year ago. That's not true. It was on Veterans Day. Go figure. So it was, I even marked it. 11/11/2019. There you go. That's more than a year ago. So thank you, YouTube, for messing that up for me. Oh, nice. Booyah. There's a couple of nice places around here for whiskey. There's at least two that come to mind, but they're kind of spaced far apart. There's one in Newport, which I really like. I know the owner. Well, I know one of the people who I think is the owner, or at least half owner or something. And then there's a place in Providence that is nice too. Tiny, hidden away. You wouldn't know about it unless you lived here, basically. Good food. Both places have good food. One is kind of an Irish pub, and one is kind of a, I don't know what to call it. Nice pub with lots of whiskey and good food. The song's stuck in my head. It's going to be there all night. All right. So the only reason anyone is here. That's not true. Here we go. The grand opening of the Angel's Envy. So I can finally taste it and remind myself that I liked it. There's a possibility I don't like it anymore. I hope that's not true. It's called the East End. And you would not know it's there. It's kind of on the corner. Very little advertisement of any sort for it. It's right down the street from a liquor store I've been going to recently. And I think they did call me recently. I was trying to get the Kentucky Spirit with the tail bottle. And they sold out within a week. Like I saw them there. I didn't buy them because I'd already bought a lot. Came back the next week. They were gone. They just got a restock, but I have a feeling it's going to be of the new stuff. And I don't want those bottles. So I have a feeling some secondary market guy bought them both. I don't know that, but it sure feels that way when both of them disappeared within a week. But we'll see. I'll ask about it before I go there again. They have a nice little selection, but they also have it all behind the counter, so you can't touch it or look at anything. It's kind of annoying. But I did get the Sea Fog from there, which is one I haven't seen around at all. Oh, look, there's a tab. Sweet. Again, I don't fool around with the tabs or the tops on purpose. They always are a little weird. Is this an actual cork? I think so. All right. Are you all ready? I don't know what's going to happen when I open this. It's going to just be open. Rest is over. Thank you. Thank you. Again, it's all the subscribers, man. I'm just the one who's trying to get people to be here. And so far, 500 people are like, hey, this seems like a good place to hang out. He's got a mustache and whiskey and some random guys on the wall. There we go. Let it. Nice. That was a nice little cork pop. How do you remain so dapper? Success will go to your head and make you straighten out the mustache? No, it doesn't straighten out, I promise. I actually try to pull it out so it goes like this. But no, my hair actually curls on my face for whatever reason. So it's doing that automatically. I have no choice in the matter, which is a little weird, but you learn things about ourselves. It's great. Okay, just a little. I'm gonna have more of this later, I promise. Right now we're just kind of going through the donations. Yay. Finally. Feels weird to open this at long last. I feel better now. Okay, I've opened it. It's lovely. I haven't done a video about it yet, clearly, but I probably will. Maybe. Ooh, doesn't smell like your usual bourbon. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Good point. Where do I even have a pen I can use? Probably not. Hello. Sorry. Where? I have so much garbage on my desk. All right, here's a pen. I have a Lefroy pen, by the way. Hello. Whoop, there we go. Given to me by the Lefroy people who are visiting Irene's store of all places. That tells you anything about the kind of connection she has. Oh, Mike Myers says, I like my bottle of Angel's Envy. Just a little overpriced, probably. Yeah, I haven't had the rye, which is twice as much. True. Cool bottle. Yes. It does stick out if it's on a bar. You see it and you're like, oh, hello. Hello, curved bottle. How are you? That's why I wasn't buying it. It's something I tried. I drank the whole bottle of it. I liked it, but it's expensive. I can check the price nearby. If you follow me on the Instagram, link down below, you can find out that I do go to some liquor stores occasionally just to look. Sometimes I buy something. There's one nearby that people have bought bottles for me to pick up. Thankfully, I know a good amount of the staff there. So they're fine with it as long as you get my name on it, Brian, or KillCo, or both. KillCo Brian, they know who that is me. And let me check the Angel Envy prices there. I think it was around 40, 50, 50, something. Angel Envy. Well, they can get, well, they have a cast drink listed, we'll say. Oh yeah, that's out of my price range. Angel's Envy straight bourbon, $51.99. As I've said, I do the $40 or less category, and $40 is a lot in my world. So yay. Yeah. So it's not too bad, but it's, again, out of my usual range of things. Jim Morris says he hasn't had the Angel's Envy Rye. It's good. Oh, you have had. Sorry, I'm reading things that aren't there. I have the Angel's Envy Rye. It's good, but it doesn't taste much like a rye. Lots of maple syrup, baking spices, gingerbread, and French toast. I like those things. Oh, we have a visitor on the Twitch. Hello, X-Man. X-Man Hero. Nice to see you. Welcome. We're celebrating the stuff on the YouTubes, among other things. That's another thing I didn't do. That's more than one question. That's a lot of questions. I'm reading it. Let's see. Biggest fear? Always afraid. That's all. There's no biggest fear. Worst nightmare? Well, I would say something like if I was the only person on Earth, but I don't know if that'd be my worst nightmare. It's a lot of deep questions. Comedy. I like comedy. And the reason I don't like scary movies is because they're not scary. I don't think I've seen any of those movies. Favorite singer is me. I don't have a favorite rapper. There's a lot of questions on Twitch. I'll show you. Blah! That's a lot. Favorite actor? These are all like deep questions that are going to distract me. I can't answer all of them. I have not seen Broadway shows in theaters. There we go. I can only answer a few of those. Yes, Brian Nicholson says 40 is my main limit. Every once in a while, I'll go to the 60 range. Barely go 40. Yeah, that's where I try to be. Unless someone donates a bottle, which is nice. Again, that's what we're doing right now. Is all these donated bottles. It's great. Everything's overpriced. Yes, it was. Mike Myers was a paragraph. Welcome to Twitch, or welcome to being on Twitch as well. Possibly. They like their questions. All right. Where was I? We're going to try to write the date on here. What is the date? 9/10, 10/9, 10. Wait. September 9/10, 21. See if this works. Oh. Yeah. I have terrible handwriting, by the way, but we got it. 9/20, 9/10, 21. It's forever written on the side there. I almost stabbed myself in the eye. Good thing I'm wearing glasses. Pen goes there. See the bottom. My phone got an update. Computer, shut up. Popping up in my face. 91, 92 for the rye. Let me see. The rye at the store nearby. Sounded like a rhyming bit there. 89, so $90 for the one nearby. I'm sure I could find it for less. I found a green spot nearby for 50, 45, 50, 55, 60, 29, 55-ish. So next time I run out of my green spot, I know exactly where to go. I'm going to tell them nothing about how much I like it and that it's very low price. Lord help me. Other thing I didn't do, and it's because I didn't do it. I know it is. This is how it works. Oops. certain things I need to do with other things. We're also on Facebook, believe it or not. But no one's there. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Thankfully, I don't know what I'm doing here. I got so many songs stuck in my head right now. It sucks. Dusty bottle of AE rye for $69.99. Wow. You like the ryes, though. You're big on the ryes, then, boo. Booyah. That's the good stuff. Oh, that is nice. I'm pretty sure I destroyed my palate, by the way, before the stream. Because I do that every single time. Where I eat food like 30 minutes before the stream. Don't do that. Messes up your palate. And it was like provolone cheese and meatball sub. It was so good. But I feel like my taste buds are like, what the hell are you doing? You had provolone? You mad? Yes, don't do that. It's a great shot. I don't need that in my head. Something else I can do with. But Jim Morris took his first sip. Why am I looking at that? Right there. Glendula. That's very, very nice. Mizunara works very well with a cooling distillate. Yes. It's so weird. Like when I had it as an Irish whiskey, it was like, what the hell is this? I believe that was my first introduction to Mizunara too. So it made it so interesting. Uh-oh. Secrets. Zenboot, I got yours ready too. It's right here. All too close to the edge of my desk, but it's here. I don't think I forgot. I did not. Oh, my leg is asleep. Cool. Great. Fine. Okay. A little more Angel's Envy, and then we'll move on to one of the more interesting. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to move on to Blanton's because Blanton's and Celebration and bleh. Oh, and if you like the YouTube stuff, there's also what's his name? I already forgot. How to Drink. He did a video today that I found mildly amusing because he was doing whiskey flight, trying to find the pappies. It's always hilarious because guess what? I can't say it for myself. I've never had it. I've had some pappies though, but I won't spoil it for you. Let's just say it was amusing to watch him try and find which one it was. Jeff Whiskey, hello. You're welcome. I know. It's weird. Going to 1,000 now. It'll only take another 2 years. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe YouTube gets all weird. It's like, oh, you hit 500. Now we're going to put you everywhere for everyone. Yep. Ooh, there's a little more oak on the Angel's Envy. I remember. What does that remind me of? It reminds me of something. Something else. Oh, it's good though. It's nice and it's got some nice baking spices. Oh, that is good. I am definitely going to have a full pour of that later, if I'm still functional later. So we're clear. My X-Man is asking about my Batman voice. What voice is that? Hold on. When I do that, yeah, that's the grumbly voice. But I do hello or oh yeah. I got a whole bunch. What's next? Blanton's. Ow. I don't know what that was. On to the look. It's got its own little sack. The sack of Blanton's. This is one thing I will never really understand, other than it looks nice, you know. And you have a little bag now, which you don't know what to do anything with. You can strangle your Blanton's. That's not safe. I almost dropped this bottle once. Hopefully that'll never happen again. The holy hand grenade of the whiskey. Lovely. And overpriced. Good, but overpriced. X-Man, I don't think so. I'm going to try. Although I do like Beetlejuice. It doesn't make much of a noise, as we found out. The cork's heavy. Oh, God. You know what? Trying to pour this thing is weird. You can't just pour it from the spout or the neck. You have to hold it kind of dainty-like. There we go. That's fine. We're going through these quick, so I need to be even more careful. Ooh. There we go. Put it back in the sack. Back in the sack. Which is this? Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. I did the video on it, but apparently all of these are in Rickhouse H because reasons. 7-13-21 from barrel 7 to 9. Rick number 30. 46.5%. So it's around the same proof as the rest of these I'm drinking. I'm trying to, again, go up the ladder a little bit. Hopefully not get completely obliterated before I get to the high proof stuff, thankfully. X-Man, I do a video stuffs on the YouTubes of all of these. And these are all donated, so I got these for free. Because YouTube, Whiskey Tube specifically. It's a very long passage, as you know, which I did copy paste on that video. That's nice. Maybe I'll be careful. The mod on Twitch is ruthless. All right, put this back over here. Have a little water. Ooh, nice. Scott Pigsley, hello and welcome. Welcome. Thank you. I gotta click on the thing. There we go. Thank you, sir. I don't know how I've gotten 500 people here, but I'm glad I did. And the mash bills arrived. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for all that you've done for this channel. I don't think I forgot that. Helped get me through last year, to say the very least. And you made me find out I like Buffalo Trace stuff. So I will forever know that. Thank you for that. No, I'm kidding. I got to get myself another bottle of E.H. Taylor. Small batch someday. Soon. Roller coasters, X-Man. Of course. Roller coasters don't do a lot for me, but I like roller coasters. Ooh. Smells different. Of course, I didn't wash out my glass at all, so everything's just getting combined together, which is fine. Scott Pigsley, I'll take your word for that. I am the eternal skeptic. Even with celebratory streams such as this, there's a little part of my mind that's saying, well, it's not 1,000. You're only halfway there. It's like, I am halfway there, all right? Knock it off. X-Man, you have too many questions. Too many questions. That's okay. You can ask them. Probably won't answer them. You can ask them. Spicier than I remember. This is the bland, by the way. And I have to figure out what to have next. And I have to do these in a specific order, or else it's going to mess everything up. Damn it. That's a lot of bottles. God damn. Ah, that's right. That one. Oh, shit. This one. That one. This is a humbling experience, by the way. Not only because getting to the 500 subscribers, but also going over all these whiskeys that have been donated and going, what? There's a lot. And this is only a small portion, probably. And I haven't even gone into the samples yet, which are a lot as well. Although I am running low on bourbon samples. That's okay. Where? What? Okay. This? Nope. Yes. That one. This will all make sense later, I promise. Now it's just me going, what the hell am I doing? That and that. Where am I going to put that one? You know what? Screw it. I don't know what's going to happen in this order for one of these. I'm going to keep it going. Well, Scott Pigsley, I tell myself, excuse me, I tell myself this is further than I ever expected to go. So the negativity in my head just needs to shut up for a bit. Won't work. But there's the counter. There's the, what do I call it? The trouble with being the way I am with mental health stuff is you're constantly spending a lot of energy just dealing with your own thoughts. It's great. But I'm managing. I'm managing. It's best I can. All right. Blanton's is out of the way. It's good. It's good. Is it worth more than $60? Good. No. I still want to try the higher proof stuff. And I do still like Buffalo Trace stuff. And I don't know if I like saying that because of all the... If only it weren't for all the secondary bullshit, you know? I really wish it weren't that way, but it is. So I look forward to getting what Buffalo Trace stuff I can in the future, E.H. Taylor and Blanton's and all that. But, oh, God. It is Suicide Prevention Month. Day, maybe? But that's good. I did see that recently. Yeah. Look out for your peoples. If you're having trouble, there's always someone in the Whiskey 2 community who is willing to help. Might not be me, because I'm the one who usually needs the assistance as far as mental health stuff. I've only been in that mindset twice in my life. It's not fun. Not fun. Not at all. And I haven't even talked about the anxiety attacks. Those are great. See Bo Burnham's inside to find out more. Ugh. It's great. It's a great show. I want to watch it again. I watched it I did what's called hyperfocus for me, where I watched Inside probably 10 times within a week or a week and a half. Yeah. Buffalo Trace is a little spicier. Next, I believe this is from a gentleman and a scholar. He likes to talk a lot like I do. This is what bourbon, but I didn't write it on here. I know it is. Bourbon Battalion. Bourbon, refresh my memory. I think Bourbon Battalion got this to me. No, you got it to me. It was his bottle, which someone else won. And I did post it in the video. The video I said who it was, but I've forgotten because that's how I work. And then Bourbon got it to me. So there was a middleman, a couple of middlemen. I did a video on this, what feels like a very long time ago. It probably was last month, which feels like a very long time ago. But that is our next pour. Right here, if you can't tell. Oh my gosh, I have so many bottles to get through. I don't know if this is going to work. My brain's like, what are you doing? Stop it. Wow. But, again, so many damn donations. It's great. And I have to say this. Remember to like and subscribe. YouTube overlords demand your thumbs. It's not me. I kind of demand your thumbs, but not really. It's the YouTube overlords that like the thumbs. Oh, you know what? I need a marker. Hello. Sorry. If I get close to the mic, I feel like I have to do that. It makes me want to talk like Cheech. Cheech has that nice voice. People go to sleep listening to Cheech, probably. Cheech is the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, I think. Got it. This was hidden on my desk somewhere. But this is one that I remembered who it's from, and I didn't write it on the bottle because I remembered who it's from. Ugh. Oop. That doesn't look like a Y at all. The problem with using marker on glass is it's not going to stay there if I'm not careful. But this bottle that's coming up is an interesting one. I don't like it as much as some others, but I've taken a good chunk out of it. Let's leave this right there. Finishing off the Blantons, going to the Steel Magnolias. Sorry, it's called Magnolias. SN Pike Magnolia. One that I had not heard of ever until it landed in my lap. In my hands. Landing in my lap would not make sense. Oh, man. Do it. So there is a scotch in here. It was a donation, so I had to put it in here. However, I'm trying to put it near the end. I'm trying to have this in some kind of order where anything peated won't destroy what comes after it. We'll see. Hello, watch. 10 of? Yes, okay. The joys of Fitbit. It likes to tell you when it's 10 of, and it likes to tell you how many steps you've taken this hour. It tells me when to go to sleep. I don't listen to it, but it tells me, which is nice. Whiskey Eyes, hello. Wait, Louisville, Kentucky. I want to go there. Thank you, sir and madam. You. Thank you to you both. There we go. Safe travels. Don't bring me whiskey. I mean, get yourself some good whiskey. You're going to a good place, so I hear. That's where I actually want to go. I may go there at some point in November. That is still up in the air because if I were to go, it wouldn't be by plane. So it'd be by car. And as you know, I do have a car repair fund still going, unfortunately. But my parents are kind of telling me, it's like, you don't have to pay us back, but I want to. And also because, well, it's funny because I want to pay them back for their car repairs because it's a lot. But they also give me money every week just to function and just to exist. So feels weird, but it's good. I gave them a good chunk. I'm going to give them a little more after next week. I have a credit card bill showing up soon, and it'll be $300 something odd dollars. That's always fun. It's not talk money. But anyway, they will get another chunk soon. And of course, they're just going to send it back to me within a week. But anyway, it's a little mad thing we want to do. I want to help because that was a lot of money for car repairs. This is just what it is. Donations help with food, gas bills, and whiskey. True. It's true. And thank you, Whiskey Dick. I don't even know if he's still here, but I do see stuff popping up. Mike Myers also, thank you. Sorry, Mike Franklin. Mike Myers? Why do I think? Anyway, Mike, this is how my mind works. Oh man, look at this. You guys are nuts. Mike Franklin, thank you. What is this? Getting confused. Thank you to everyone who's donating. I don't want to get too distracted, which I do very easily. But thank you for the donations. Again, they do help a lot. I have a Patreon. It's a very random ass Patreon because it's mostly just to support the channel and me. But I appreciate it. Steve, thank you. Be the Bubs. I saw that. I don't remember what I have in my glass. I think it's still Bland's. Anyone else is keeping track? Yeah, it is. Whiskey eyes. Second trip, but yes, it's worth the trip. About to lose signal. Cheers. Thank you, sir, and madam, and both of you. Hello. Yes, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm getting confused though, because like that, I think 2 donations happened at once, and it confused me because it doesn't take much. You guys are being super generous. Oh, JJ, you son of a gun. Thank you. Goddamn. 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 That's a nice little chunk to pay back to my parents right there. Although some of it has to go to whiskey because it says right in the notes it goes to whiskey. So thank you. Appreciate it. And if you want to support me on a monthly basis, Patreon is the way to go. I usually talk mental health stuff there, and I talk about what I'm doing and where I'm going a lot there. Although you can figure that out on Instagram too. I do a lot of food / whiskey / fake promos like I did today. I had an energy drink, which is why I'm talking so fast. It's working. And my head doesn't feel as fuzzy as it did this morning, which is nice. Louisville. What am I saying? I'm saying Louisville, aren't I? I am. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville? Louisville. Kentucky. They're going to Kentucky. Where I want to go. There are a couple nice places around there. That's right, Alex. That's right. It was Bourbon Battalion was doing a giveaway of some sort. You won it, and you donated it to me / Bourbon to get it to me, right? It's a long story. But I did give everyone props in the video, so I'm good with that. But also my brain doesn't remember things. Yeah, get the likes. I hate doing that. Yes. I think it was that. Yeah, Destination. Destination Bourbon? Why did I think it was Bourbon Battalion? There are too many channels, by the way. Mine included. That's nice. Oh, it's a slammering. That's right. Cool. Thank you. I knew there was some kind of mixed something going on there. Good old slammering where a bunch of men around my age decided to act like college children. No, it's true, but they must have had a lot of fun since they made t-shirts. I'm a little jealous. I won't lie. But I also don't like going places and being around people, so it's okay. If you are new here, surprise, I act nothing like this in person, as Burben can qualify. Qualify? He can prove it. He was there. He's met me in person, is what I'm saying. There we go. Little of the steel magnolia. It's not called that, but I just like saying that. I'm not sure why. Ooh. And I forget where this is from, but it's from Kentucky. No, it's not. It's from Iowa, Indiana, Louisville, Louisville. Well, it's technically from Indiana. If that tells you anything. Ohio. That's right. That's why it's so random. Ohio bourbon. Surprise, it's a thing. Oh, yeah. This is the one that it smells like flowers. Or it's floral, I should say. It doesn't smell like a flower specifically. Bourbon did. We were trying to figure out the complications of how this bottle ended up in my hands. That's right, Mr. Great Shot. It is very likely MGP. It's good. I enjoy it. I'm fine with MGP products, by the way, as long as they say it. But, they just say Indiana on the back and you assume it's MGP. Although I know there are some Indiana distilleries out there. Oh, yeah. This is such a shift from the bourbons I've been drinking. They were all sweet and spicy and a little bit of oak. And this is just a different animal. Floral and sweet. On the nose. On the nose. Oh, man, that's an adventure. This one's spicier than the other ones. In a good way. Kind of like gingerbread men. Spicy. Oh, it's good. Still not my favorite. It's a little too, I don't want to say too spicy, but I'm also drinking whiskey after whiskey after whiskey. So one is affecting the other, whether I know it or not. Mr. Great Shot, one of the ones I found I like is one of the hardest ones to get, I hear. I believe it's called Smoke Wagon. Smoke Wagon. It's from Nevada, but I know it's also MGP juice. It's fine. Again, I like it. Hell, Crowded Barrel's initial stuff, the chapters I bought, you can see those videos somewhere in my long list of videos. But I had 2 chapters that I bought in 2019. Those are long gone, and those are definitely MGP products that they baked in the Texas sun for a bit. Or the Texas heat. Not sun. Well, that is lovely. It tastes better than it did when I first tried it. Before, I didn't like it as much. I like that. They do. I mean, I have no problem against MGP products. It's a big corporation, so they have their fingers in a lot. But I think the only thing that would bother me and other people in the whiskey community, as I understand it, is when a distillery that's releasing a product is kind of, wishy-washy about where they got their stuff if they didn't make it. I believe most of us like the information. We like to know more about our whiskey. At least I do. I like to know where it's from, how it got there, how long it was in a barrel, all that kind of fun stuff. I just need to go to a rick house someday. Still haven't done that yet. Jim Morris's Smoke Wagon is good stuff, but has no distribution in New England, unfortunately. Yeah, I've come to understand that. Unfortunately. Because I always hear about MGP products and they're nowhere to be found. It's like, what the hell? Steve A, all the Crowded Barrel, Eleanor are MGP, yes. And Remus from MGP itself is great too. I don't know if I've had Remus. I might have. I've heard of it. Yeah, just don't lie about it. Seems like an easy thing to do, but yes, just tell us what's in the bottle. That's all we ask. That's why people get really twitchy about scotch that use coloring and that kind of thing. They have their fingers in a lot of bungholes. That is true, Zenbu. That is very true. That sounds like a t-shirt. Not what I'm going to make, but MGP, they have their fingers in a lot of bungholes. Just try to tell them that, MGP, we got a shirt for you. And they'll be like, no. What? Bourbon has his sources, apparently. He knows a guy, as they say. All right, we're an hour in. I've only gotten through 4 bourbons. But we're moving along, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more donated bottles to go through for this celebration live stream. No problem. I can do it. No problem. I'm going to blame Trev if I get buzzed or too buzzed tonight. I'm going to try not to. Hydration is key. Please drink responsibly. That's what I always say in other people's channels. As a mod, if I'm a mod. If I'm not a mod, I can't really do much there. Yeah. That's weird. Now, maybe it's my state of mind or my mood or the fact that there's a little extra air in this bottle, but I feel like the Magnolia tastes a little better than I remember it. Now that it's got, just a little bit of air in it. I don't think that's the case. I think it's my memory is off. And I have had 3 other whiskeys before this, so I think anything's going to start tasting good at this point. Let's see. Wow. Bourbon, you could. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I've stopped keeping track of other channels a little bit. So, I still... I don't know what Klein's doing. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I was watching myself on Twitch, apparently. If I were on Twitch. I can hear the crickets. If you watched my recent video, and you better have, and gave it a like and commented, well, that's what I can ask. If you watch a video, granted the last one was much longer than I intended, give a like, which is, like, wow. The YouTube overlords demand your thumbs, first of all. And comments. If you have any questions or comments, definitely comment on a video. That also appeases the YouTube overlords. I don't understand why, but I know when I get comments, I love to respond to them because I like that interaction. And also I find out some stuff when you guys tell me a little bit about which whiskey I've drank. I know, I think it was a Nika where I was given a little bit of info about it. We'll see. There we go. Oh, Eric Waite's doing stuff again. Good. Eric Waite and Trev at 8. Who else goes on at 8? No, I'm thinking of tomorrow. Bourbon Blind, ADHD Whiskey. That's what it is. ADHD Whiskey is going live later tonight. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Who else? I know. Hold on. Speaking of the devil. Ren, I hope I'm asleep by then. I probably won't be, but it'd be nice if it was. I was going to say, Destination Bourbon goes live occasionally. Or just shows up on other people's live, Fun. But sometimes he goes on, sometimes. Here we go. Next. This was donated by the Busey. The Jason Busey. And this is Jefferson's Oceans. Aged at Sea. And this is Ocean. Which one is it? Tells me somewhere. Voyage number 23. 23. What? I'm going to scrape off the name I put on there just minutes ago. Little sips, little pours, little mess. Oh, yeah. Just a smidge. I just want a couple of sips of this one, honestly. It's not my favorite. But this bottle cost a good chunk. Like, these Jefferson's Oceans are not cheap simply because they have a little story that goes along with them where they were aged at sea, which I like. I like the fact that there's a bourbon out there or whiskey out there that they put on a boat and it just went all over the equator. That's neat. But for this specific voyage, I'm not a huge fan. And I say that, and it's half empty. So, take that for what you will. It's not something I'm grabbing, is what I should say. I'm not grabbing it. Squeaky chair. Oof, that's right. This one has a weirdness to it. Yeah, that was a while ago. I don't remember when, as per usual, but Busey came in and just, he Busey'd the place, as he does. He just kind of, I think he got it from Cappy's, and I picked it up, or something along those lines, or maybe he just donated the money for it because it's expensive. I will tell you the cost at the nearby store that I get my stuff from usually. And it is nice to have a place where the people know your name, so to speak, especially a liquor store. And especially a liquor store that's a miniaturized version of Total Wine. There are no Total Wines in Rhode Island. In fact, a good chunk of the New England area, Cappy's is a thing instead of Total Wine. Their selection isn't as good. You didn't hear that from me, though. I've been getting some fun stuff. I said something about my Instagram earlier. They got Rabbit Hole at long last. And what else was there? There was Rabbit Hole and Uncle Nearest. 2 bottles I had not seen in that store until very recently. So that was nice. Nice surprise. All right. Yeah, some weird stuff. Aged at sea. Yeah, this is not a bottle I would buy very often. Officially, from the nearby liquor store I go to, it would be $85 for that bottle. I don't think it's worth it. I like it. It's good. The story's interesting. But as far as the smell and the taste, and the smell in particular right now, the nose, there's something about it I don't like, and I feel like it's similar to that wood funk thing. It's similar. It's not the same thing. I would recognize that in a heartbeat. That's another thing you can do for the channel. Now that I've hit 500 subs and we're going towards downhill, I hope, to 1,000. The numbers, the watch hours are the thing that they're going to be looking at. I'm close. That's the key. I've had the channel going for 2 years, and this stuff has been circulating for a while. Last time I checked, which wasn't that long ago, I was about 200 watch hours away from the 4,000 mark. So we're clear. I checked just for you, so I tell the people. Where the hell is it? There we go. What it is, yo. I mean, what the hell is that? I will let you know the information that you seek. Blip. It's sweeter than I remember. And it's not bad. It's good, but it's not $85 good. I will say that right now. But it is good. I'm enjoying it. And I know why it's not my usual go-to pour, because it's an $85 bottle. That's why. I want that to last for the rest of my life. But it's not going to, but Oh yeah. 3,860 public watch hours out of 4,000. There you go. We're almost there. I can barely see the little, they have like one of these, like a halfway you're there. A gas gauge. Gauge? Gauge? Gauge. There we go. A gas gauge type setup here. So we're at the halfway mark with subscribers, and we're very close to the 4,000 watch hours, which is neat. That's nifty keen. Hopefully once I get to that, YouTube will be a little keener about throwing this mustache face in front of whiskey people so they can join us all in the glory that is WhiskeyTube. Although they probably already know about WhiskeyTube if they're on here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's weirdness in this one. Still good weirdness. Oh, and I got my shirt. No one cares about this, but my mother does, so I'll tell you all. There's a little group for the store I go to typically. They have a shirt. Let's see if I can show this off without blinding myself. There we go. Official member of the night. Well, I can just show you the back. 1940 Barrel Society. That means I'm given the option that if I buy enough bottles that they pick, that I can get in the raffle for a very expensive bottle. So, I will let all of you know when that happens. If there's anything interesting that someone might want. You know what? I changed that. That's not what I'm going to do. If I win a bottle, if I ever enter, I will. If I don't want it, I can put that up for grabs on a giveaway probably. But it's always weird stuff. It's nothing. It's not like Pappy's or Buffalo Trace or something I'd really want, or a Four Roses special pick. It's always something weird that I've never heard of. So, but they gave me a T-shirt. My mom bought me a membership. It's pretty cool. You also got a gift card with the membership, which was nice. So I can buy whatever I wanted. Okay. Oh, I don't drink whiskey this fast normally for good reasons. Because you get real dizzy. I mean, right here. I've lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 4. I have so many more to go. So tiny pours. We are now switching to some crazy stuff. Jim Morris, you may recognize this bottle. Look at it. This is a glorious bottle. Hard to find, too. The rumor is they're discontinuing it. So I may have to buy another if I see one, because I really like it. Ooh. A little bit. Only a little. There. It's already too much. But this one's 46%, which is a fairly high percentage for an Irish, honestly. But this one I know is glorious. This is one of my absolute favorites just because of the Mizunara Irish blend. Woo! That smells real weird after having a bunch of bourbons, though. Oh, boy. Did I just go woo? Because that's something my grandma used to do. Oh, yeah, there's a malt funk on this one, unsurprisingly. We'll get some malt stuff later, don't you worry. Holy moly. Carla Mack, hello. You arrive precisely when you mean to, sir. That's how it works. Oh. That's so good. Damn. It is a little weird. There's a bit of a weird funk in the middle of it there. And again, I've had a lot of sweet bourbons before this. That's going to make it different. That is a nice finish, though, Jim. That's very nice. Oh, man. That's you. Time well spent. Time well spent. If you lost track of time, it was a good time. It's probably not true. If you lost track of time, it was a good time. Maybe not a good thing. But in your case, I'm sure you had a lovely time. Blind flights are wonderful. Hold on. I do have a flight coming up, maybe for Sunday, although it'll be real weird if I do Sunday, since it's bourbon night, and it is still National Bourbon Heritage Month. I feel locked into only bourbons right now, though there's always part of me that wants to just be like, Happy National Bourbon Heritage Month. Here's a scotch. That's my weird sense of humor. I've showed this before. I'll show it again. We've got an interesting little sample pack here of Johnny Walker. See if I can zoom in on this. Sorry. Black label, double black, gold label, which I believe I did like before, 18-year, and the blue label. It's a nice variety pack, There was a bigger one, which I almost bought, but it had one less. I think it was only 4 of those, or 2 less. I don't remember. I can't count. Anyway, but that was more expensive. I think it was $80, and as many of you know, paying a lot for Johnny Walker is kind of like paying a lot for certain Buffalo Trace products. You don't really want to. It's Johnny Walker. It's not terrible, but once the price gets up there, it's a little. And who knows what it goes for on secondary? Like, I don't know what. I'm fairly certain Johnny Walker Blue is readily available. So, I don't know if it would be on the second mark. I hope not. Oh, you know, is it Uta? Uta? I've heard your name before. Welcome. Thank you. But I'm trying to remember how to pronounce it, and I'm really, really bad at names. Though yours is one that sticks out, because every time I see it, I go, oh, God, and panic a little. And I know that feeling. People can't pronounce my last name ever. Peter White, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Whoa, everything moved. No, Mashville, this is, where'd it go? There it is. This is the Mizunara cask. I'm going through all the donated bottles or people who have donated money to get the bottles. And this is the 13-year. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it says Mizunara finished. Glendula. Glorious stuff. I hear it's being discontinued, which is why I got the bottle. And I may buy it again, even if I don't really have the funds to do it. And I usually don't. But just because I think it's being discontinued. Emphasis on think. Don't know for sure. Uta. Yeah, okay. I thought so. And it's expensive. It's like $85 for that bottle, which is absurd, but it's so good. Yeah, Johnny Walker Blue is expensive but available. They're known for it being a, I want to buy them a special whiskey. Oh, that was expensive. I'll buy that. Nice. Good. You know what's terrible? You want to know how I can remember that? And this is going to be so obscure, and most people here won't know the reference. So, have any of you seen an anime? So there's the start. What was it called? What was it called? Damn it. Cat something. This is not going to help. It was about Hayao Miyazaki. Maybe with a cat figurine. Cat Returns. Wow, okay. So in the Cat Returns, there's a very large cat whose name is Muta. Notice the Uta. But at one point in the show, the girl calls him Muta. So I can remember your name because of the Uta part. That's how my memory works. You're welcome. It's a great show. It's a great movie, The Cat Returns, if you haven't seen it. Wonderful film. If you have kids, they'll love it. Uta? Uta. What am I saying? Uta. Dan Trambetta. Thank you. Thank you. Jim Morris says, my understanding was it has been discontinued, although it's still listed on their website. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about is, it disappearing. Well, takes a while. I'm sure it was. Yeah, but again, my way of remembering things is overly complicated and bizarre. So keep that in mind for those of you who are sticking around, all 500 of you, and all those who are watching the replay. If people watch the replay, I think some people do. But tonight's promotion is make sure you watch The Cat Returns by Hayao Miyazaki. It's an animated film. Animated? Japanimation? I don't know what it's called anymore. It's wonderful is what it is. It's funny. And your kids will love it if you have kids. And if you don't, you'll love it. I promise. However, I'm also one of those people who likes to watch it only subtitles. I am that guy. I will not watch it dubbed. Although, there is one anime that I will watch dubbed because it's hilarious. And I've listened to it and watched it while it wasn't dubbed. It's not as funny. It's weird. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I can't remember because it's been a while. Golden Boy? That feels about right. I'm going to look that up and probably see a lot of stuff I don't want to see. Or no, it's the internet. Oh, yeah, that's it. The anime. That one's funny. But that's more of an adult film or adult movie. So don't watch that unless you're an adult. And if you're here and you're not an adult, what are you doing? This is an 18+ only stream because alcohol, basically. Oh, yeah. All right, I got to keep moving. I got less than 40 minutes here. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's so good. Carmine, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. You're the ones who promote this channel more than me. I try to promote it, but probably not the right way. Oh, it's Bernie. But the best way for a channel to get more subscribers is for the people who watch the channel to talk about the channel and mention it to other people. It's true. I know the subscriber count the past month has been a lot more than usual, mostly because people have been encouraging other people on other streams to subscribe. Even other channel people have said, hey, yeah, subscribe, especially when you get close to a 500 mark or a marker of that sort. I usually do, let's see, I did 100, I did 200, probably did 300. I've probably done one almost every single time for hundreds. I don't know if I'll keep doing that. It depends on if subscribers speed up a lot. I don't think they will, but if they do, it'll be like 250 instead of 100. I don't see that happening, but you never know. I've gotten to 500. I'm already surprised. Fall River. The Fall River one in Massachusetts is the closest one to me. No, don't be an adult. Don't actually be an adult. It is. It has literally helped me survive over the past year and a half, 2 years, since I actually tried to make the content sort of thing and started doing this as an actual possibility to make some income, like a little bit. Because as I said earlier, this is the job. This is my job. There is no other job. I'm not able to work a normal job. When I took the job request, when I went to the government, who gave me a bunch of sheets to fill out to find out what I'd be good at doing, they said, you'd be great in the entertainment industry during a global freaking pandemic. That didn't help me at all. And also, I don't like being around that many people. So let's just say last year didn't help any of my problems as far as mentally speaking, other than I can do this, which is perfectly fine. I'm in the comfort of my own home and I have lovely people to talk to and I get to drink all the whiskey and you get to drink all the whiskey. It's great. It's great. True. I know Cheech does a magnificent job, as do most people. I know if you're on the Hot Butter Rolls' stream, he's got plenty of moderators. All right, next. Random one. One of Whiskey Mountain's favorites. That is a joke. She does not like this. Focus. Chattanooga. There we go. 111 straight bourbon whiskey. This thing is weird. And it's also really high proof. 55.5%. Shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Lovely. No. I know who I think I know who donated this, but I'm not going to say because if I'm wrong, I'll feel like an ass. But if you're here, tell me. Pretty sure I know who it is. I have a feeling whiskey is in your title. And something else that may begin with S. I'm not sure. Because my brain. I got to pour even less than I have been. God. This is probably one of the weirdest whiskeys I've ever had. Granted, it is a malt whiskey. It is not your standard bourbon. It says whiskey and not bourbon. And it's from Tennessee. And these guys do some of the weirdest stuff I've ever tasted. I was given some samples along with this bottle, and wow, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're just not. Let's see. Any plans when I hit 1K, John McKillen? No, 0. None at all, because I have to get there first. Even for 500, there was no plan. There was just like, okay, I'm going to grab all the bottles I can think of and drink them all on stream with people, hopefully. We'll see, though. I mean, if I make it there, that'll be a big thing. So, no pressure. I'm not scared at all. It's fine. There you go. Yeah, it's a really divisive one. It's much like some other whiskey bottles where some people love it and some people are just like, what is this? Blech. Yeah, I'm not it's It's a mental thing, Mr. Great Shot. Words. It's something about the amount of people around me makes me feel not good. Like it spikes my anxiety a lot, even restaurants, and especially the noise being around a lot of people. That's not fun. All the chattering at once. Oh God, not fun, but manageable if I go at the right times. If I go to a restaurant at the right time of day, if I go to a store at the right time of day, there's a lot of considerations for everything I do and where I go. It sucks, but you get used to it. You cope, as I like to say. Oh God. Woo. Woo. Yeah, Carl Mack. It's definitely a malt thing. I know I don't like malt balls, like candy, too much, and I'm not a huge malt fan for Scotch because, well, not so much on this one, but for a lot of Scotches out there, single malts in particular, I think. Don't quote me on that. There is this weird malt funk that I don't like. It reminds me of it's reminding me of a similar one I get with the bourbons. There's some bourbons that I get this weird funk off of. Oh, I had a good. It's kind of. I don't want to say mothball-y. That doesn't sound quite right. Usually I'll say it's like going into a damp cellar or maybe an attic. It's got this weird something like that about it, which I'm not a fan of. Chatty cheers, indeed. Oh, it's so bizarre. Can you hear the crickets? I know in the last video I did, I swear I hear the crickets. Yeah, I don't get baby sick, thankfully, because I'm not around babies, and I don't, especially not around them when they're getting sick, thankfully. But I have an idea of what you mean. I can imagine a sour milk sort of grossness. Doesn't taste terrible, but doesn't taste like a bourbon either. It's kind of dry for me. Not too spicy. Again, it's going up against five other bourbons I just had. So there's that. And I don't hate it, but it's something I would pour as a casual drinking thing. And I found that out of all the whiskeys I have, it's typically the standard pour. Like there are a lot of bottles over here, in particular with the scotches, usually the expensive ones, that I don't go for them. Like there's plenty of whiskey over here that I barely touched in the entire time I've done this. There is one that needs to die. It needs to die. I need to give a big chunk of it to my dad. That might finish it. Where is it? Isn't that sad? That way. Troy Cardenas. You need to end that bottle. I got to put some of it in a sample pack. Not sample pack. Sample. One of these kind of things. Give it to my dad. Because that's basically the end of it. That's all, folks. Excuse me. There's that problem too. The reason I don't reach for them is because they're all the way over there. It doesn't look like it's far, but as you can tell, I can't reach it. And I put most of the stuff I drink in this general area, which just happens to be where most of the bourbons are. Coincidentally. Oh. Liberty all that nice since I have too many other whiskeys to go through right now. But I will finish that off sometime soon. I do have to pour a little bit of it out for my dad. I meant to do that yesterday. Totally forgot because my brain. Right? I wouldn't mind having a bartender. I plan to get better shelving someday, but I am not the whiskey library type of person. So this is fine. This is fine for me. Carl Max says, if a scotch isn't heavily peated or sherry matured, I need a pretty solid age statement on it to avoid that young funk note. I seem to like I seem to like blends of scotch. Specifically, I'm thinking of Compass Box. That's where Wow. Some of the best scotch I've had is from. I have yet to find anything I really like that has an age statement on it from Scotch. Like even looking behind me, there's not really any numbers. There might be, well, no, the ones that have numbers, I don't like. I have a Dalmore 12, no, and I have a Macallan 12, no, do not like either of those. Mr. Greatshot says the Isla just doesn't suit my palate. Exactly, as I've always said, not always, as I tend to say. If someone likes something you don't, or that you like, hold on, let me phrase this right. If you like something, like a whiskey, and someone else tries it and they don't like it, that means it's more for you. That's not a bad thing. It's nice when they do enjoy it because you want the shared experience to be enjoyable. But if they don't like it, you just move on to find something else. There's got to be something. And then it becomes a little bit of a challenge. And then they get very concerned about how much you're drinking. And they wonder why you have so many bottles. Oh, yes. You are one of the members of the cult. What about Owen 14? Funny you should mention that. Funny enough, I have the American flag thing from BioShock on top here. But we have an Open 14. This was actually my well, it is technically still. This is a go-to scotch for me. If I ever see this behind the bar when I go out to a restaurant, I tend to buy it as dessert because I enjoy it so much. I haven't had to do that lately because now I actually have my own bottle. So I have no room over here. That also was donated, but I had to make some decisions about what I was going to pour. Where am I? Yes, exactly. I will drink all the whiskey. Doug H, hello. Thank you. It's been a long, hard road, but I'm here for it. Friday Friends with Doug. Thank you. Hello. Welcome. We're finishing off some of the weirdest whiskey I've had in a while. It's not that bad. It's not horrible. But it's definitely not bourbon, and it's definitely not scotch. It's kind of its own beast, which is a good thing. Oh, yeah. With American malts, I get a weird wood/chocolate note. It makes me think of those malted chocolate balls. What, Whoppers? Whoopers? Whoppers? Makes me think of those a little bit. And I don't like those, as I found out through many Halloweens. I don't mind them. But again, it's not my favorite. Whoppers, that is. Oh, that's good. Oh, Jim Morrison's doing the plugs. Please. The Bourbon Ranch. I remember 9/11. I try not to remember 9/11. It's one of those statements that people say. It's like, never forget. It's like, you cannot. If you live through that time frame, it's like trying to say it's the people who lived through Pearl Harbor. They don't forget that. You don't forget that. I remember I was I won't go into it. Let's just say that was not a good day for me. But then again, I was having a lot of bad days during that part of my life because of undiagnosed mental problems. All right, next. Since we're talking about scotch, surprisingly, we have a Glen Scotia 15. Oh, wait. Again, I do like this one. Oh, did I do it? I did. I hope this is the right name. Dorian Cherokee? Cherokee? It was donated. I had to go get this one, though. I had to go get this one from Total Wine. And then, believe it or not, it showed up nearby. I found it nearby, so I couldn't get it again. But it was $70, something like that. Rimbaugh, thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome. This is slightly peated. If you don't like peat, you might like this one. But we were talking about Open 14. And thankfully, I just had this in the lineup. This was kind of the in for out, tit for tat of the scotch I was going to pour. So here we are. I need to wet the cork, apparently. Yeah. Haven't touched that one, I bet. Ooh, that's going to be crazy. Piece of the towers. God. I still haven't gone to New York since I was probably... Oh, wait, no, I did go a while ago. But I don't think we went to the thing more. We were too busy. That was a busy time. I went with my brother, and we basically went on the train. I don't know what the hell it's called, but we drove for an hour or two and then got on some kind of train and then went there, spent the day there, and then got on the train and came back. It was exhausting, but it was fun. We went to a place that paired donuts with beer. Pretty nice. No, wait, not donuts, cupcakes. Cupcakes with beer. It was a lovely experience. And I only wish I knew about whiskey then. I didn't. So hopefully when I go back to New York someday, if Bourbon might invite me, that's a joke. I don't like cities. But maybe I'll go down there. I want to go to Cape Cod at some point, and I want to go to... It is Mashbill. I opened it earlier. Officially opened it. As you can see, it's been broken. The cork has been opened. I had that second. I went with Woodford Reserve first, which is the one that has my logo on it. And then I went with the Angel Envy after that. So I did have a sip. Only a little bit. The plan that I made up 5 minutes before the stream started was to go through a number of donated bottles. And we are on Glen Scotia 15 at the moment, which is only 6 or 7 bottles in. So we're doing great. It's fine. Oh, man, Steve A. That's why I don't like being a moderator. I'm a moderator on It's Bourbon Night and Hot Butter Rolls, I think, and that's it, maybe. And that's more than enough for me. That's a Saturday night and a Sunday night, and that's all I want to deal with, other than my own stream, which thankfully I have mods here who help out if things get weird. So far, so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. I forgot how much I like Glen Scotia 15. Oh, slightly peated scotches are my happy place. Heavily peated scotches I like occasionally, but just with any other type of whiskey that I enjoy, if it becomes too much, like if it's too high proof, what else? Too high proof, too heavily peated, too much of a malt funk. Anything that's too much for me is a cutoff point, but something that's just slightly peated and sweet. Oh, God, so good. Although I do like Lafroig and I do like Ardbeg, but I have to be in a certain mindset for that. They're not my go-to pours, as you may have noticed. A lot of the bottles are just sitting there. Uh-oh, Mashbill, what'd you do? Are you living in the Twilight Zone? What is going on? Steve says, make as many streams as I can and don't stress. It's way too many. Yeah. I literally had to unsubscribe, and don't tell them. I had to unsubscribe from a lot of channels that have lots of subscribers because I couldn't deal with it anymore. I really couldn't. It was just too much. I was getting bombarded by streams, and I was just like, nope, we're done. I can't. So I'm better now. Less distractions. Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. Hello. Welcome. And thank you. Thank you. Again, it's the people. The people are the real heroes here. And hopefully I'll find 500 more that want to hang out. It'll be fun. I love it. It does help if I get more blinds, which I will probably do. I'll try to do some blinds for myself, but that's an almost impossible thing to do. Granted, my memory is not great, so that helps. Lovely. Colin Mac says, have you tried Talisker 10? A very nice, slightly peated malt. That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've had a bottle. I might have had a sample of it once, maybe. I'm really bad at keeping track of samples after I've had them because the idea is to enjoy the experience and then totally forget because my brain doesn't like remembering anything. So there you go. Damn songs that stuck in my head. Co-op Whiskey, hello. Welcome. Welcome. I hear you're going to Kentucky without me. How dare you? Although I hear things got a little wonky. Hopefully everything will go well. And you get all the whiskey. And bring me some. No. But that's a long way off from where you are, too. That's a trip. You're going by plane? I may drive to Kentucky at some point. Tentatively saying November, but I might not go at all. Because I don't trust my car to drive that far. But we'll see. There's still some wonky little things about it. such as the windows don't always roll down and the left turn signal doesn't want to click back like it's supposed to. So, you hit it down and it says turn left, it blinks. You get into the left-hand lane and it just keeps blinking. It doesn't stop. It doesn't click back like it's supposed to. It's annoying. That's good. Yeah, what timing, huh? Boo. Heaven Hill's just like, screw everything. Well, I mean, if they're on strike, it's for a good reason. Hopefully it gets settled. Hopefully. Clock switch. Is that what it is? I have no idea. I just know the blinky thing doesn't go back like it's supposed to. So what's that face? On the plus side, my AC works. But that won't matter in November, I don't think. So we'll see. There's a lot going on over the next few months. I'm going to try to make some video content about it. One of the things I did want to do in 2019 was travel. But my car is not in the best shape. It's also old. It's 2007 Chevy Malibu. So, quality. And right now, traveling isn't really a good idea still, although I will be going to Texas next month. And that's the first big trip I've taken since 2019, when I went in November of that year to Texas. So, yay. I also need to get my international passport, my let's just call it passport anyway. So I need to get that in case I want to go to Scotland or Ireland, if I can afford it. Mostly, again, that's my parents supporting me in the channel. So if you see them around, make sure to say hi and thank you. They're not here now. I think my mom is doing a show on a train tonight. They're theater people. Probably the most people I've had in chat before, so that's intense. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here for the 500 subscribers. And be sure to like and subscribe if you're not a regular, and you could be. I'm going to be going in for the long haul. I'm trying to hit 1 billion subscribers. That's a joke. I would be happy just to hit 1,000 someday. But right now, live in the moment. 500. Oh, feels good. Cheers to that. Oh, yeah. Glen Scotia 15 is good. I have two more bottles to go in 20 minutes. So I've caught up pretty good. It's fine. Liberty license. Yeah. Again, keep in mind, Liberty license, I have no extra income whatsoever. I don't have a savings. I do have a 401k, but I don't want to touch that either. That's about it. I think I have some stocks. I have coin stuff. Bitcoins? Yeah, I have those. Money that's just disappearing, basically. Cliff Smith, hello, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We're having some crazy high proof stuff now. We're just having a Glen Scotia 15. Glorious stuff. Glorious. One more cast. Hello. Cheers. Good evening. Welcome to you and Cliff. Good to see you, Cliff. Hope you're doing well. I don't know where the heck you are now because you're all over the place. Oh, that's good. I'm going to have to rinse that out now. Although, I left these last two to the end for a good reason. Since I did have a slightly peated scotch. I knew that was going to mess things up a bit. But what do you do? What do you do is the question of the moment. If you have a slightly peated scotch, and then you have to have something else that will obliterate that taste, what would you pour? And don't say another peated scotch. That doesn't count. I know what I'd pour. Do you want to know? I know you do. You probably don't. I'm going to show you anyway. Before anyone answers, I'm going to answer for you. God damn. Oh, wait. Hold on. Where the hell is the proof on this? Oh, good. It's lower than I thought. Still up there, though. Necessity is the mother of invention. More money equals more profit. Yeah. America, poor is very wealthy. Yeah. I don't even want to be wealthy. I just want to be at the point where I'm not in debt. I'd be happy with that. And I have been living at this I'm not middle class. It's like just above not being on, although I'm on the list, government housing. What's it called? Low income housing. I'm kind of on that. So the rent here would be more if I weren't on that. So I'm there. I'm kind of riding the line. Granted, I spend a lot of money on whiskey and online and stuff, but if it weren't for my parents, I don't know what the hell to be doing. So that's keenly aware in my mind because they're both 70. And, it's just horror. Last year kind of scared the hell out of me, let's just say, for everything and everyone. Oh, where is my invite? I'm joking. I don't want to drive all the way over there and then have a big stream like this. Okay, the answer to the question. You have a rye. If you've had a peated scotch, or lightly peated scotch especially, have a rye. And this is Sagamore Spirits. Pretty intense stuff. Funny shaped bottle, to say the least. And this is, of course, Whiskey Mountain's favorite, as you all know. Just a little bit, because there's another one coming up that's even worse than this. And I mean, it's good, but holy shit. There we go. Cliff, we got to convince Irene to come on this stream someday. I know she has it set up. Katie Turk, cheers. Hello. Welcome. Oh. I bet it does. Yeah, heavy peated scotch to a lightly peated scotch. Ouch. All right. See how this rye tastes after 7 or 8 bottles of whiskey. Tiny Glen for a good reason, folks. Please drink responsibly. Good God. Ooh, wow. It smells smoky. I don't remember that. You saw me pour that, right? That was definitely Sagamore Spirit. Oh, it's double oaked. That's right. That's right. It's the Sagamore Spirit double oaked, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. That explains that. Sorry about the creaky chair. If you can hear that, it's driving me nuts. Ooh. That's weird. I don't usually get campfire smoke off a not. Well, I did just pour this into a glass that had something slightly peated on it. So maybe that's what's causing this weird reaction. But normally, I've drank maybe 3 or 4 pours out of this rye. But point is, I don't usually experience campfire smoke off a rye. So this is weird. Oh my goodness. Internet license has got some heavy shit. Damn. That's hardcore. Hopefully some good comes out of that. Because goddamn. But I do take things with a grain of salt. I try to be as empathetic as I can, except people annoy me a lot. Crowds and noise in particular. But as someone who is heavily medicated, who has to take medication to deal with their depression and their anxiety, I do the best I can, even with all the negative stuff going on in my head. And yeah, stuff is rough. I figure I might as well try to do my best with what's going on now and see what happens. And so far, a lot of you have helped me along the way. Getting to 500 subscribers is a big thing. Big thing. And I am going to try to make more content in the future. What that will be, I don't know. We'll see. I do have clickbait bullshit in mind. So keep that. The YouTube overlords demand clickbait. So I have some of that in the works. One of them, don't tell anyone. This is a secret. The one we came up with for one of my last streams, I think it was Sunday, The top 5 bourbons for your stash. Get it? Your stash of whiskey. I have a mustache. It's funny. It's silly, but it works. Because I don't want to say the top 5 whiskey ever. I got to find out something different to say. I'm going to go do clickbait bullshit. I need to have an interesting title that says a little bit of mustache humor in it, if possible. And the best 5 bourbons for your stash. That's what we got. Don't tell anyone. It's secret. Not that this is publicly posted on the internet or anything. Heavily peated. I knew it. It's different. It's interesting. Oop. Splash of gin to a small Glencairn that had previously held before waiting. Oh man, that's bonkers. I can understand that. I do have a gin. I do have a. There will be more variety stuff in the future. It all depends on what I feel like, kind of. And donations. I am backlogged. You know, Whiskey Vault is backlogged. I am now backlogged. I'm doing one video a week, and I'm realizing I might have to kick that up because guess what? December is right around the corner, and stuff is happening with types of things that I'll have to do in December. And when I do that, December just goes like that, and suddenly it's next year. So we'll see. We'll see. I need to finish this. I got 10 minutes left. I got one more bottle left, and you'll see what it is. Oh, that's nice. This doesn't taste like a rye to me. Well, you know what? Sagamore Spirits is good, but I would have no idea this is rye. If this was in a blind, words, I would not be able to pick it out because the oak takes over. It cuts out any of those usual notes I get. Black licorice or eucalyptus or any kind of mint thing, anything like that, just non-existent because the wood oak thing just obliterates it. But it's still good. It's enjoyable. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Yowza. It's a little spicy, though. Oh, my gosh. That sounds amazing. Heaven Hill cast, strength finish, and Ardbeg cast. That would be absolutely bonkers. I love it. Give it to me. No, don't do that. I mean, do that, but don't do that. We're coming up on the end of the stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for anyone who donated. Thank you for the 500 subscribers again. Everyone's thanking me, and I really have to thank all of you for helping me get to this point because it is the subscribers that do that. It is the likes that do that. The YouTube overlords have been appeased for a little bit. So it'll be fun. Let's try and get to 1,000, to say the least. And I'll try to put out more content, but again, I do have issues that prevent me from doing a lot. And I do 2 streams a week at least, and sometimes a third on Wednesday. Still playing around with that one. There wasn't one this week because you can catch me tomorrow morning. I believe it's tomorrow morning on Scott Kin on his stream. He has a morning stream for me, I should say, and he has an evening stream for him where we talk about some Star Trek stuff and drink a little whiskey. I usually wait until after the first hour, so at least it's noon, but that'll be fun. I always like doing that. And I think it's doing a character pairing, so that'll be interesting. And that is why I'm trying not to overdo it right now with all the whiskey I'm having. The Bourbon Wrench is going live next, if you didn't know. The young man. Oh, Whiskey Notes. I saw you, but I blinked. You know, I read that wrong at first, and I thought you said, I'm going to eat the family. And I was like, well, that's new. Enjoy your meal, sir, with your family, not eating the family, with your family. Good God, my brain. Yes, and Eric Wade is also going live next, so pick your poison. Sugar Kitty, hello. Meow, indeed. Yeah, we were just talking about The Cat Returns, a wonderful anime. Everyone should watch it, especially if you have kids. They love it. It's kid-friendly. It's amazing. Hold on. Oh, I flinched. There we go. North Star Spirits is one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. I still have the empty bottle here because I miss it. Our North Star Spica. This is the one I got from Aquavitae. Wonderful man that he is. It's not going to focus. There it is. 40-year. Oh my God, it's so good. I have it here because I miss it. I'm mourning its loss still. It was so good. So good. All right. Last 4. I got 5 minutes left. And so far, I've done it, folks. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bottles of whiskey, all donated to the channel by viewers like you. So I appreciate that. This last one is Alberta Premium, 66% Canadian rye. Insane. as far as the proof goes. Zenbood can back me on this one. This is a crazy bottle, crazy pour. If you like rye, you'll like this. If you don't, well, what are you drinking this for? It says rye right on it. Cask strength rye, for that matter. Just a tiny bit of this. I will be pouring a full pour of Angel's Envy later this evening. I will try and do an Instagram post. Again, follow the social media stuff if you like what we're doing here. There's the Instagram, there's the Twitter, there's the Facebook, even though I don't like Facebook. What else? Those are the main ones. I have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can get in the KillCo community and our private Discord. Not much is going on there, but, it's a Discord if you want to chit-chat. There are a lot of Discords out there, and I can't keep track, believe me. There we go, just a few drops. Oh, that's good. Of this crazy, crazy Alberta Premium. Thank you for all the donations. I haven't even looked at what they are, but I know I have gotten a fair amount tonight, and I'm forever grateful to everyone who helps me out with the channel and with just generally being able to live my life, pay for gas, help my parents out. Get a little choked up, but thank you again to one and all for joining me on this stream. We have a few minutes left. I'm going to wind things down a little bit. Have a pretzel. Please drink some water. Please drink responsibly. Trev, I know you're not here, but maniac. Oh my goodness. That is a rye. Good God. And again, this one reminds me of Whistle Pig. Unsurprisingly, it's a Canadian rye. It reminds me a lot of Whistle Pig products because they used to import from there. Chug Life, indeed. Liberty Law, let's insist. I'll do it someday. Someday. If you're wondering what it will take for me to do a bottle chug, if I ever receive a donation of $1,000 in one go, bottle chug it will be. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, so I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. Carlo Mack also agrees that Alberta Premium is crazy good. If you like rye, you'll love it, but my tastes tend to lead toward the bourbons these days. But I do like it. I do enjoy rye every once in a while. I clicked on Sugar Katie Paxton. Yep, another one. One more cast. Alberta's. Yep. Good God, man. Peter White, you're a madman. Do it. Tell him KillCo sent you. Thank you, Carl Mack. Have a good time. I will be fuzzing out myself a little bit. I will pop into Trev's stream briefly, and then I will quickly depart because I've had a lot of whiskey. So I need to chill out for a bit, play some games, forget about everything. Whoop. All right. So first, but again, tune in tomorrow. Again, I just said this. Scotch Down Under will be going live early at 11 a.m. my time. Some of us will be there. It's going to be random at who will be. Should be fun. And I go live again on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, if you are unaware. Again, following the social media stuff helps. Joining the Patreon is incredible. Helps me do this on a regular basis, although the donations are always insane, and I love it. I live for it, sort of. I live because of it. There you go. That's a better way of phrasing that. Thank you one and all for joining me this evening. Welcome to Masterpiece Theater is what I feel like I'm saying here. Ooh. Oh, that's intense. Oh, but it's good. It's sweet. For a 66% Canadian rye, it is sweet. That is funny. I like that. It wasn't in Ontario? Ontario? It's there. It's a Canadian whiskey. Why wouldn't it be there? Canadian rye. That's nuts. Oh, batch 3. Okay. I have no idea what batch this is. Probably won't tell me. I don't see it. Coming to the end of the stream, folks. 30 seconds left. Again, thank you for being here. I'll be back here on Sunday. I do this at least twice a week, possibly more. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for helping me reach this goal. I look forward to when we reach 1,000. If we reach 1,000, we'll reach 1,000 someday. Just have to keep on trucking. Okay. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there.